Hi everyone and welcome back to a new video on the how to make a simulator game series. Before we start this video, I want to let you guys know that I have a Patreon, so if you guys want to support me and want to have access to every single one of my tutorial files, they will all be available in my Patreon in the $10 tier. And also, if you guys are interested in Forza Horizon 5 content, I have a second channel on that, where I make Forza Horizon 5 videos. And yeah, the link will be in the description if you would like to check that out. With that being said, let's start. So, we want to make our tools and storage safe. So we're going to be working on that in this video. So let's jump right into it. So the first thing is entering our modules, the player data script. And right here, what I'm going to do is create a table in the player moving event. So local owned tools, and we're going to set that to an empty table. And what I'm going to do is local owned storage, and we're going to set that to an empty table too. And we're going to have yeah, that's pretty much it for the tables. And what we're going to be working on right now is selecting our current storage and current tool, copy the name of your current tool, and what we're going to be doing right here is data store set async and plr.userid current, paste that in, comma plr.leaderstats, current tool value. Now I'm going to be doing the same thing but for the current storage. So data store set async plr.userid and this time it's going to be player storage, current storage, and we're gonna have comma plr dot current storage dot value. And after that we'll also do this data store set async plr dot userid dot storage comma plr dot storage dot value. Now what we're going to be doing is looping through the player's own tools. So for underscore comma or for I comma v in pairs owned tools, in pairs plr dot owned tools get children, do table dot insert owned tools comma v dot name. Make sure you do this dot name or else it won't work. Now you're gonna want to copy this, paste it here, and change this to owned storage instead, owned storage, and change this to owned storage. And in here we're gonna have another data store set async plr.userid dot and we're gonna set that to owned tools, and that will be the owned tools. And after that I'm going to scroll up to our player added event, and local owned tools is equal to nil. And now we'll add a pcall inside of this pcall function. Actually, we'll set the data, the owned tools, to data store get async and the player's user ID dot, and I'm pretty sure it was owned tools, and right here I'm going to check if owned tools is not equal to nil, then for underscore comma item or comma tool in pairs owned tools do if tool dot name instance dot new, and we're gonna create a string value. Local val is equal to instance dot new string value, and val dot name is equal to tool name, and also change this v value to tool name, and val dot parent is equal to, and we're gonna set the parent to the player. To the player's owned tools, so player dot owned tools. Now if you play the game, that should hopefully work. So if I just go to my own tools, as you can see I have no own tools. If I buy this, now I have some own tools. If I just leave the game and rejoin, it should work, hopefully. Okay, own tools is not a valid member of player.players.proc. Okay, so that does not work. And that is because we Okay, so I think I got this. The problem here is that we are doing this inside of the for loop, which is very bad. And to fix this, we'll just go out of this for loop right here and just copy this and just paste it here. Actually, why are we handling this in here? Just do this and remove this and this. And now we're gonna do this. So player dot leader stats colon find first child strength dot value is equal to data, and I'm just going to format document and play the game, and hopefully that should work. Okay, so it does save my coins, which is already a good sign, and as you can see it saved our sword. Now if I buy this, as you can see I can equip it from the shop. Don't worry, we're gonna make it so that it's already equipped. And if I just leave, I should own both of these swords. So if I just play the game right now, as you can see, we can equip both of them. But we don't have our storage saving yet. So to do that, right here, we'll have a local owned storage, and we're gonna have that set to nil. And you might have guessed it, owned storage is equal to, and data store on get async, and player dot user id dot and owned storage, and if owned storage is not equal to nil, then for underscore comma storage name storage name in pairs owned storage do, and this will be equal to storage name, and this to player dot owned storage. Now if we play the game, our own storage should save too. So if I just go ahead and purchase some storage, I only have one right now, so if I just do the game and rejoin, that should save as well. And if it doesn't, we're gonna have to fix that. And as you can see, it did not save. And let's just go here and check what we've done wrong. So own storage, player own storage. Okay. Where are we setting this? Okay, so we are not even saving that. So copy this, paste it here, and change this to owned storage. And now if you play the game. Oh, I just realized that I've done something wrong. So change this to owned storage. And I'm going to reset my data. So I'm going to add another number. Play the game. See how this works. So our data should be reset. So I'm going to change my coins value to something much bigger. So go to leader stats, coins, and I'm going to set that to 500. And I'm going to buy some storage. I'm going to buy the first one, which is the second one, and this other one, this tool. And as you can see, storage 2 and storage 2. And now if I leave the game, rejoin, hopefully that works. So our coins did save, which is a good sign, which also means that our tools and storage saved. But as you can see, our actual storage does not save. So to fix that, we'll just scroll down and we'll copy these values. So local current storage is equal to nil, and local storage is equal to nil, and local current tool is equal to nil. And now if I scroll up and right here, current storage, yes, current storage is equal to, and data store colon get async, and player dot user id dot owned current storage. And I'm pretty sure it was current storage, yes. And right here, you guessed it, if owned storage, current storage is not equal to nil, then and player dot current storage dot value is equal to current storage. Now if you play the game, our current storage should save when we equip our tool. So let's just equip this storage, maybe this, so that it's 80. And if I leave and rejoin, our storage value should be set to 80. And as you can see, it's set to 20. Now that is not a good sign. Oh. That actually is a good sign, because we are only saving our current storage and not our storage value. So to do that, what I'm going to do is save our storage. So get our storage value. So storage is equal to data store colon get async player dot user id dot and storage. Let's check if it's actually storage. Yes, it is. And if storage is not equal to nil, then player dot storage dot value is equal to storage. And now if you play the game, that should work. So our storage is set to 20, but if I just equip this, our storage is now 40. And now if I leave the game and rejoin, it's now set to 40. Now that's good. And we still need to save our current tool. So current tool and our tool. So to do that, current tool is equal to, and data store, go and get async player.user id .user id dot and current tool. I'm pretty sure it was called current tool, and yes it was. And in here I'm going to check if current tool is not equal to nil, then current tool is equal to, player dot current tool dot value is equal to, and we're gonna have that set to our current tool, which should be saved. So if we just go to player, and we have a problem here. Player.currentTool.value is equal to current tool. And current tool. That is very simple to fix, because we are setting this. Okay, now that is weird. Current tool should be a string plr.currentTool.value. Okay, let's just try this. I changed this to current tool. And our variable here is called current tool. Okay, so I'm pretty sure we did not get the value there. So we did get the value, but it's not working, which is very bad and weird at the same time. String expected got table. Why did it say that? What if I just go ahead and print current tool? What will it return? So print current tool. And it printed a table, which is weird, because for some whatever odd reason, current tool is a table. Current tool. Okay, let's try this out one last time. So we have this set to current tool, and we will have that set to the player's current tool's value. And now if I just go here and do a for I comma v in pairs current tool, do print I dot v, or dot space, then dot v. Let's see what that will return. Okay, that's weird. Okay, let's just do player dot current tool dot value is equal to current tool. And now it says that string expected got table. So what if I just do print current tool and 1? Will that print anything? Nil. Why is it returning a table, a freaking table? Okay, so I think I'm going to leave this for now and call it a day for now. And I think we're gonna have to fix that in the next tutorial. But for now, we are done with storage saving. And if this video helped, please subscribe, like the video, share it with your friends, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye!